Hey, what's up, GW coming to you live. Hey, listen, just got done watching Zombieland Double Tap, and if you guys have not seen this thing is fun. And I'm talking like it had me rolling on the floor. The action sequences were great, and they got all the original cast. Pretty awesome. They also had Luke Wilson appear in the movie. Very cool. The premise is that after the last Zombieland movie, these guys are all a family. You got Tallahassee, and you got Jesse Eisenberg character. There's too many states names. They all go by states names in this movie. If you haven't seen the first one, that's a thing. Everybody is known as states or cities in this movie. It's kind of weird, but hey, it works. So anyway, you have Amanda Breslin's character, you have Jesse Stone's character, and you also have newcomer Zoe Deutsch. Now, the one thing about her is her performance is flawless as a dumb blonde, and it fits the group so well because you have the cool, cocky action guy, which is Woody Harrelson. You have the bold chick, which is Abigail Breslin. I'm sorry, guys. You have the teenage daughter Rebel, played by Emma Stone. I might have those wrong, but you guys get the idea. It's a close-knit family. And basically, you throw Zoe Deutsch's character into the mix, and it just becomes pure hilarity. More often than not, when I watch Zombieland 2 Double Tap, I actually felt myself watching something that I wish would never end. Because it's just, the dynamic of that family is pretty cool. Like I said, you have a mixture of everything. The action sequences were pretty awesome, and they've actually stepped it up since the last Zombieland. And there are new zombie types for them to square off at. One being the dreaded T-800. Now, without giving much away, if you haven't seen the film, they're worth the name alone. If you remember the Terminator, there's a little reference there. You know, as opposed to that model of Terminator. Same thing with the model of zombie in this film. The storyline is basically that Emma Stone's character takes off, and because she can't stand the way things are being going, and the rest of the group have to go find her. Along the way, they get themselves into some wacky adventures, and they actually meet a hippie, and the final showdown takes place in a hippie commune, which was pretty neat. Some unexpected twist. Also, Bill Murray is actually in the film. You have to wait till the post-credits to check him out. But definitely a fun film. Granted, it's not going to win any awards, but it was pretty damn awesome. And I believe there would be a Zombieland 3 in the works. If I had to take a guess, guys, I would think that probably somewhere down the pike there is one more Zombieland movie, and that might be it. And just for kicks, I was looking at the first Zombieland movie. This one came out this year. So 2019 or 2020, this one came out. Now it's been a few years, because this bad boy came out 2009 or 2010, depending on which year you go by. So, and it's nice to see that nothing has changed. The group doesn't look older. In fact, Tallahassee seems smarter. Zombie kills of the year are pretty awesome. There's one involving the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but I'm not going to give it away. They're pretty entertaining and fun. Like I said, the action sequences keep you hopping. There's never a dull moment in this thing, even when there's not, zombie shootouts that rival The Walking Dead. There's moments of comedic energy that sort of spare through it, as well as that, sense of adventure and vibe. Definitely worth checking out. And, for a movie that got a really crappy video game, and I know because I played it. You guys can check it out on Xbox Live or PS4 or buy it for 15 bucks. I've actually played the game, and it's not bad. It's not a bad game. It's just not well received. You could probably beat the thing in a matter of hours because each board is like 15 minutes long, and it's just, an over the head basically shooter. Entertaining, yes. Could have been done better, yes. But for 5 or 10 minutes blasting zombies, it's pretty good. Zombieland Double Tap also has probably an edge over the first one because it tries to be bigger, badder, and bolder. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the core story, like I said, is more about family, the dynamic of it, as loosely based as it is. You get to see the interaction and how these people have matured since the first movie. That being said, the cameos, like I said, Luke Wilson's character in the movie is pretty good. Doesn't last too long, guys. I'm not going to give it away, but he tries to upstage Woody Harrelson. Didn't work. But, again, my whole thing about the movie was it was entertaining. The climax was pretty awesome. And, like I said, if you haven't seen it or you've been wondering how well it does, it's not a bad movie. I would suggest taking an afternoon and watching 1 and 2 back to back so that you're more familiar with the characters. It has been a while since I've seen 1, but 2 to me was definitely a tour de force of action comedy and a little bit of adventure. So I would give Zombieland Double Tap probably one of the best sequels, as well as a more bloodier sequel. So you guys can take that for what it's worth. I'm not sure, guys, if it's directed by the same guy. Ruben Fleischer did number 2. Who did number 1? Ruben Fleischer. There you go. Same guy directed it, so it's in pretty good hands. It's when they start changing directors that, that's when things sort of almost, they can either be better or they could fall apart depending on the director. So same director, same studio. And the thing about the intro to this, I got to tell you, the little Columbia Pictures logo, the lady holding the torch, you guys ever see her? Well, it's on every Columbia Pictures movie. In the very first three seconds of this movie, she ends up fighting zombies. I thought that was pretty good because we get to see her, stop holding the torch for a minute and get a little animated. That was my thing. If you watch this, there's a bunch of tributes to other zombie movies, Land of the Dead. There is, there's jokes about Ghostbusters. There's jokes about other movies in here. Sort of a calling back, if you will, to other movies. And like I said, I mean, that to me, that's pretty cool. That you can do that and tribute other movies. I'm sure if you look, there's other Easter eggs in here that I probably missed. But basic idea is Zombieland Double Tap. If anyone asks me how it is, I would say a fun, gory little bloody ride that basically will entertain and make you laugh. That's my take on Zombieland 2. So, next time we'll be interviewing the long-lost horror classic Edge of the Axe. If you haven't heard it, read up on it. It was only available on video. And everybody passed it up as a cheap Friday the 13th hack and slash knockoff. So I'll be reviewing that. And apparently it's an underrated horror gem. So me, being a horror aficionado, or however you say that, I am going to check that out, and I'm going to give you guys my unbiased opinion on Edge of the Axe. Till then, GW, thanks for watching. Hope you get Zombieland Double Tap. And I hope, like I told you, the best thing to do, take an afternoon, watch 1 and 2 back to back, leave some comments. Because, guys, I'm really trying here. I know I get the movies late, and sometimes because I don't have time, but I'm really trying here to let you guys know what's good and what's garbage. By the way, speaking of garbage, I just want to iterate something. Long time ago, I saw a movie called Bulletproof. Adam Sandler and Damon Wayans. And if you guys seen that, then you know what I'm talking about. It's a cop trying to protect Adam Sandler because he's going to testify and then go to jail. It was a great film. A lot of profanity in that film. And nowhere in the history of my life did I think I'd see a sequel to that, because Adam Sandler now has to deal with Netflix. And Damon Wayans, from what I know, has just done sitcoms, and I don't think he would be interested in doing another Bulletproof movie. However, I turned on Armstrong yesterday, and I'm scrolling through the new movies because I want to see what's out there, so I can go to Target, Walmart, whatever. They got a Bulletproof too. Nowhere is Damon Wayans or Adam Sandler in that. I can't even remember who's in that. It was like, people you never even heard of before. But I'm thinking, okay, if you're going to take the name Bulletproof, associated with, like I said, Damon Wayans and Adam Sandler, and you're going to just strip away those two guys, and you're going to put two guys in there, the same characters, mind you, it's not going to fly. It's going to crash and burn before it even hits one DVD sale, in my opinion. So that's, to me, that was just something that I am going to pass up. And I suggest you guys do the same. Now, it may be a good movie, a standalone action movie, but if you go back to the original, I don't think it's going to hold water, guys. So just be mindful of that kind of thing, because Hollywood likes to do that. Sometimes they'll go, well, we'll make a... I don't know. We'll make a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it's a sequel to this one. But we're going to take out all the people, take the guy that played Leatherface. We're going to just take them all out, and we're going to start over with people that you don't know, and we're going to deviate from the original story, but we're going to call it the same thing. Sometimes they will pull that, because it's all about money. Now, I could be very wrong. I mean, it could be a decent movie, and there could be, explanations why Adam Sandler and Damon Wayans aren't in it. Could be a lot of explanations, or they might have changed identities, or some stupid thing Hollywood would throw together in 3 minutes because they want to just churn out the franchise, make it, get a little bit more money. But it don't jive with me. But then again, I've never seen the film. I could just tell you that, based on appearance alone and what I've read about the film, it's probably not that great of a film. So if you're going to watch Bulletproof, watch the Damon Wayans, Adam Sandler one. It's a pretty good action figure. It's in the vein of Bad Boys. Comic action, everybody cusses everything, shootouts, whatever. Good film. I used to have the poster hanging in my bedroom. So, my take on Bulletproof 2, I'm passing it up, and I think everyone else should too. But if you're going to watch it, leave a comment. Tell me how it is, because I'm probably not going to watch it. But if you guys see it, and I'm wrong, let me know, and I will check it out. I will give it a proper review. Anyway, until then, GW, catch you later, bro. Thanks for watching.